Oh, hey action figure fans, it's me, Justin, the Action Figure Minute, and today we're looking at a wrestling figure. And let me take these off, my readers, oh my goodness. We're looking at Billy Gunn of the Smoking Guns, and I love old school wrestlers. You can't even see him up here right now. You've seen my other videos, you've seen him before. I love the old school wrestling back from when I was a kid. I left my light on. There we go, now it's off. Billy Gunn, badass Billy Gunn of the Smoking Guns with his tag team partner and brother, Bart Gunn. You can see Bart Gunn here on the back of the box. Oh, wait. No Bart Gunn of the Smoking Guns? We released one gun, but not the other gun? Well, that's odd. Let's go ahead and get to opening up this guy. And you know what? I always get ahead of myself because I'm doing this cold, unplanned. Billy Gunn, reading the back here. Titles he's won. He was the Intercontinental Champion and then back as the Smoking Guns. And when he was in DX, the New Age Outlaws, a WWE Tag Team Champion, and a Hardcore Champion. Before he was a New Age Outlaw, though, Billy Gunn was part of the rootinest, tootinest tag team of the early 1990s, the Smoking Guns. The Wild West-inspired brothers captured the WWE Tag Team Championship 3 times and rode off into the sunset as one of the most memorable duos of the era. Do you think they were one of the most memorable duos of the era? I mean, I remembered them, but I don't know. In terms of top tag teams, who would you pick on top of them as a more memorable tag team? I'm just ripping this to shreds because the way that they tape these packages up, it's kind of all over the place, tape everywhere, and I thought I would spare you with that. But Billy comes fully equipped. He's got his hat here, he's got his pointing finger bang shooting guns there, and full of soft goods up top and a kerchief around his neck. So he's ready to go, and he's ready to take on the tag team world all by himself, apparently. So let's go ahead and get him out, got his finger bangs out, and do that action figure ASMR. Rip him open. There we go. Get that out of the way. And there we go. One of the rootinest, tootinest tag team partners. There we go. Had some shadow. Oh, we got his 10-gallon hat blocking his face. There we are. Billy Gunn. And look at that fade he's got going on his hair. I pretty much remember him as being more straight blonde, but they did quite the fade in his hair. So here we are. Billy Gunn. And it would be really cool if they had a Bart Gunn to go with him, but they didn't. So that's why Past Justin got 2. And he said, I'm just going to make another one and I'm going to paint it black and give it as close as I can to a close enough looking Bart Gunn. So here we are, putting it on, Action Figure Minute. First, I'm sure no one else has been clever enough to just paint the head black like this. Who would ever think about that? But here we are. We've got Billy and my close enough Bart Gunn to go on my shelf. Now, if I wanted to, I could probably trim that hair back a bit, but this was the super laziest of lazy customs. I used matte black paint and then matte clear enamel varnish, matte clear varnish. So that way at least protects it and it doesn't get on his hat when we put his hat back on. Paint doesn't scuff off. But I figure for me, other than Bart Gunn had a bit of a smile, I can't really do it so well. I don't look nearly as good as old Bart. But Bart kind of had a half smile and Billy had the full teethy grin. So for me, this does good enough for representing both of them on my shelf for the tag team division. I'll probably have Bart Gunn here behind Billy. You know, that way Billy's taking the center stage since he's actual, and then Bart will be just behind him. But for me, what do you think? Good enough? Take both their hats off. There we are. Look at that. Good enough? Yay? Nay? Let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think. Does this pass for you? Let's go ahead and take Bart apart. Pop. We'll see what we're rocking underneath here with this giddy up. How do we get this giddy up off? Let's take his hands off. That might make it a little easier, and we can put his finger bang guns on afterwards. Oh, it Velcros here in the front. So this is all one piece, his whole coat system. And I know this figure's been out for a while, and other people have probably done videos, but hey, I'm finally getting around to it. And let's put on his finger bangers. Well, let's put on his hands, and we'll put the finger bangs on Billy since he's still got his clothes on. We got that. And then there we go. I mean, I think that looks good for a Bart Gunn. I ain't hating it. Let's put on the finger bangs on Billy. Old Billy. And he can do the bang bang. Put his cowboy hat on. And they used to come out with the guns that would just do the loud bang bang guns in the crowd. It was kind of fun. There we are. Bang bang! And I could pose them a lot better than that. I probably had them real tight. But there you have it. The Smoking Guns tag team joining the Action Figure Minute tag team shelf. I don't really have a shelf just for tag team people, but did you pick them up? Would you do this? Let me know. Keeping this video short, articulation, we'll do that real quick. I mean, if you've seen a wrestling figure, you know what they can do. T-pose, swivel all the way around, swivel at the bicep, double hinged elbow. There we go. It's got a horizontal hinge at the wrist, that and the finger bang guns. We've got an ab rocker. We've got swivel at the waist. We got swivel at the hip. No drop down hips, double jointed knee, kick all the way back up here, and rocker front facing pivot for ankle movement. Elbows can go way up high with that double hinged, and legs can go way back there. And there you have it. Now you see the full detail. So I'm happy that I was able to do this again, completing a tag team when they're only putting out one and not the other. It's always weird to me, but they have to have their likeness right. So we'll end it on that. Jibba jabba. This has been your Action Figure Minutes. Bye.